You're streaming with Crash FM. All right, this is Golden City. This is Asia. And unless you are from Britain, you gotta remember they drive on the wrong side. You still got it locked on Crash FM, and I'm hearing that the toll booth for the main elevated freeway is out of action at the moment. Well, at least for payments. For all takedown action in this area, it's business as usual, and of course, for all your highway listening, stay with Crash FM. Fantastic solution to the overcrowded roads of the city. Of course, it has now become a playground. I don't know if we'll make it home. Crash FM back again. You're back with Crash FM. Welcome to Winter City, a city full of culture, history, and low-down dirty racers. Take care, and for all your racing info, stay with Now it's you versus the clock. Who's gonna win? Crash FM, and now listen up, burners. It's your man Striker, and I have some hot news from the cold winter city. Word has it that we're going to be seeing a whole lot more trams around town today, and I know there's nothing quite like a takedown into one of them babies, so go burn it! You're listening to Crash FM, and you know what? No Euro pop ridiculous stuff on these airwaves, dude. Only the very You're back with Crash FM. Want to know what happens when a car goes over the edge of a cliff? So do I. Let's hope we find out today. I'm Striker on Crash FM. biggest problems in this alpine environment is? This is Crash FM, and it is now time for a French lesson. Un, deux, trois, kisses with the counterclockwise swirl also work. Oh yeah, I can... Line them up and knock them down. Road rage is all about eliminating your target racers, and they ain't gonna take it lying down, so you're gonna need to preserve your car for as long as you can. What's it gonna be? Them or you? Once again, this is Crash FM. You're on Crash FM with me, Striker. You're back with Crash FM, and I never thought I'd say this, but I'm just about through with this whole... Okay, this is classic racing action. 6 aggressive racing maniacs, only one winner. Who's it gonna be? Crash FM, Striker, what more do you need? All right, I know we really don't want people to lay off their boost around this circuit. Sometimes you must, though. And one of those times is the hairpin between the high arch bridge and one of the tunnels. You know the one. I mean, it's the one that most of you have scraped all the way around. Use your brain. You are on Crash FM. New racers, of course, are always welcome at the vineyard, and it doesn't look like it's just the grapes that are ripe for the pick. Well, looky here. You've earned your right to go head-to-head. Remember what you learned. You're gonna need it. on Crash FM. New racers, of course, are always welcome at the vineyard, and it doesn't look like it's just the grapes that are ripe for the picking. Stay tuned for all the latest news here on Crash FM. You know, they're known for great food, great wine, and great times over here. So in true hedonistic fashion, it's time to gorge ourselves and get drunk on massive takedown action. Bring it on! Give me alarm! Smash the car! I'm Striker! You want to be my Winter City eye in the sky? All right, try and launch your car. We got 4 locations lined up for you in Europe, and these will not disappoint. I may disappoint you. I'm Striker. I always disappoint, but the locations will not disappoint. You're listening to Crash FM. Man, it's cold out there. I got frostbite in places you don't even want to know about. Let's just say things have been falling off. As you might guess, this is Crash FM reporting from the Winter City. The snow has stopped falling, so no more stalling. Go tear it up. battles may be heating up, but the weather is cooling down. But at least drifts are great for drifting. For all the latest in circuit news, stay with Crash FM. You're back with Crash FM, man. I love Winter City, and I know you guys do too. So scrape the ice off your screens, the paint off your car, and start tearing up some snow around the tight bends. Once again, this is Crash FM. If you get some spare time, why not check out some of the new exhibits at the Art Museum? Don't be scared of it, though. Go create your own. See beauty in twisted metal? I certainly do. That's why I love this Burnout racing, and that was a public service announcement brought to you by Crash FM. You're back with Crash FM and the Excelsior. You're listening to Crash FM, and you see that radio mast way at the side of the Autobahn? Look, over there, the side of the Autobahn. Look closely, and you'll see yours truly. Crash FM, Striker, and what more do you need? All right, I know we really don't want people to lay off their boost around this circuit. Sometimes you must, though, and one of those times is the hairpin between the High Arch Bridge and one of the tunnels. You know the one. I mean, it's the one that most of you have scraped all the way around. Use your brain and get quicker that way. For all your highway listening, stay with Crash FM. guys, it is me, Stryker, on Crash FM. All right, every so often, I'm going to give you something a little bit cryptic. If you're smart, you work it out and get some great rewards. Damn! Check out the crazy... So I'm out checking the circuit, and there's red paint on the top of the High Arch Bridge, 3 miles outside of the town. Single race, you and 5 others, quickest to the finish wins. Just what I like, nice and simple. Hey guys, it is me, Stryker, on Crash FM. All right, every so often, I'm going to give you something a little bit cryptic. If you're smart, you'll work it out and get some great rewards. If you ain't smart, well, I guess that someone is going to beat you to it. Never mind. Keep racing like no one's watching. I know I'm going to screw it up anyways, but keep on listening. I'm Stryker on Crash FM. Hey, you still here? Okay, good. Awesome action is still to come, but if you're staying the classic burning lap. Boost, 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 people. It's all about speed and control. Chilling with Stryker. What up, yo? Okay, sorry about that, but I had to say it once, right? I was in Robert's hardware store today, picked myself up a hammer, a wrench, and some nails, and this guy Earl, handsome Earl, he was telling me the best fishing was up at the Red Iron Bridge. Fishing shouldn't be that Hello there, guys. It is me, Stryker, on Crash FM. Watch out under the...
Eyes are feeling heavy, but they never seem to close. The fan blades on the ceiling spin, but
What's up, you guys? I'm Stryker on Crash FM.
even though you're next to me, I still feel so.
You're back with Crash FM, and our lovely little sponsor said we can't use their corporate yacht in the harbor. Stupid suits. So burners, for me, I beg of you, line them up and knock them down. Road Rage is all about eliminating your target racers, and they ain't gonna take it lying down, so you're gonna need to preserve your car for as long as you can. What's it gonna be? Them or you? What's up, you guys? I'm Stryker on Crash FM, and we are in the most beautiful part of the Riviera. Can you smell that? That's the smell of money. That's not the smell of money. That's the smell from the boost fumes from the race earlier today. Either way, the action has been awesome with more to come. Welcome back to Crash FM, and man, has that split bridge seen some serious action. You gotta respect it though, or you're going down in the valley. Welcome back to Crash FM, and man, has that split bridge seen some serious action. You gotta respect it though, or you're going down in the valley. Stick around and catch the latest here on Crash FM. Be safe. That's what the Autobahn gantries are telling us anyway. I gotta find a way to broadcast through those things. How cool would that be? Anyway, for right now, ignore them. They're for the little people. Check back for more here on Crash FM. I know, I'm hooking you up with the best crash music. I'm Stryker, I'm the one playing it for you, I dig it. We're also in maybe the... It's Crash FM, and let's get a little religious. Let the Buddha guide you to victory. For all your racing info, stay with Crash FM. Listening to Crash FM, and the king said, "What shall my son see to make him retire from the war?"
Turn the radio up and we'll sing a song to bring it back, yeah. Turn the radio up and we'll sing.
You're back with Crash FM, and watch out when you're burning through Commercial Center. There's a ton of slow-moving traffic. Yes, that was awesome! For all you guys not at Dockside, you just missed a flying car into the walkway at the apartment complex. This is Burnout action at its best. I am Stryker on Crash FM for everything Burnout. You know, those Europeans just have way too much style. They just love... It is me, Stryker, on Crash FM, watching you. 3 steps to filling up on adrenaline. All right, Takedown transmission coming at you. It is still me, Stryker, on Crash FM. I have a tip for you. Counting down to carnage. Vineyard Crash Junction. I just picked up the latest Vineyard stat. I got a double whammy of a junction for you guys, now available. Those European If you want some serious Alpine airtime, just make sure you nail the boost before you launch. Take one insane burner.
inspiring.
It's Crash FM here in Winter City, and we are looking out. We have seriously dangerous